Hello and welcome. Join me on a journey through time as we explore the Middle East's most mysterious and forgotten cities. Ancient ruins are more than stones. They are echoes of vanished civilizations, telling stories of glory and loss. We'll cross deserts and mountains, standing before structures that have defied millennia. This is more than a tour. It's an adventure into the soul of our shared human story. Let's take our first step back in time, where the sun rises over the desert and the stones are ready to share their secrets. Our journey begins in the vast and hauntingly beautiful Syrian desert, at the timeless remains of Palmyra, a city that has witnessed centuries of history. Once known as Tadmor, Palmyra was more than just a vital oasis. It was a lifeline for travelers and traders, a crossroads connecting Rome, Persia, India, and China along the legendary Silk Road. Caravans laden with silks, spices, and precious goods passed under its monumental arch, entering a city renowned for its splendor and hospitality. The Great Colonnade, stretching nearly a mile, and the majestic Temple of Bel showcased a unique blend of Greco-Roman and Persian influences, reflecting the city's cosmopolitan spirit. Palmyra's soul was its culture, a vibrant melting pot of languages, religions, and artistic styles, where East met West in every stone and inscription. In the 3rd century, the legendary Queen Zenobia led Palmyra in a bold rebellion against Rome, carving out her own short-lived but remarkable empire. Her ambition, courage, and ultimate defeat made her a legend, a symbol of resistance and pride for generations to come. Recent destruction has scarred these ancient ruins, serving as a painful reminder of history's fragility and the vulnerability of our shared heritage. Yet, even wounded, Palmyra's spirit endures, whispering stories of resilience through the shifting sands. The columns that remain, battered but unbowed, speak of resilience and the enduring power of beauty to inspire hope. For lovers of history, Palmyra is a pilgrimage, a place to reflect on creation, destruction, and the endless cycles of human achievement and loss. The Bride of the Desert, though veiled in sorrow, still commands awe and reverence from all who visit. She waits patiently for the world to remember her story, to honor her legacy, and to learn from her past. To stand here is to feel both the grandeur that remains and the deep sadness for what's been lost to time and conflict. Palmyra's ruins remind us why history matters, why we must protect and cherish the stories etched in stone. Even in silence, these stones speak. The desert remembers, and so must we. We followed the Euphrates into Iraq, to the legendary city of Babylon. For millennia, Babylon was the city, synonymous with power, luxury, and wonder. Its ziggurat, Etemenanki, inspired the biblical Tower of Babel, reaching for the heavens. The Hanging Gardens, one of the 7 wonders, remain a tantalizing mystery. No definitive evidence, only legend. Today, you can trace the city's immense walls and stand where the Ishtar Gate once dazzled with its blue-glazed bricks. Babylon's history is layered. Hammurabi's Code, the Jewish exile, the death of Alexander the Great. Every stone holds a story of empire, conquest, and myth. The city's reconstructions are controversial, but they hint at former glory. To visit Babylon is to walk in the footsteps of emperors and prophets. Imagination brings its lost grandeur to life. This is the legendary Gate of the Gods. We journey to southern Jordan, to Petra, the city carved from living rock, where ancient wonders and natural beauty blend seamlessly. This legendary site, often called the Rose Red City, is a place where history lingers in every stone and shadow. Hidden for centuries, Petra reveals itself through the Seek, a narrow gorge that opens onto the breathtaking treasury. The anticipation builds with every step, as towering cliffs close in, then suddenly part to unveil a sight that has awed travelers for generations. The Nabateans, masters of water and trade, built Petra as a thriving hub linking Arabia, Egypt, and Syria. Their city flourished at the crossroads of ancient civilizations, welcoming merchants, travelers, and ideas from distant lands. Ingenious hydraulic systems made life possible in this harsh desert. Channels, cisterns, and dams captured every precious drop, turning arid rock into a place of life and prosperity. Petra's grandeur extends beyond the treasury. Tombs, a Roman-style theater, temples, and colonnaded streets fill the valley. Each structure tells a story of ambition, artistry, and devotion. The monastery, reached by climbing hundreds of steps, rewards with panoramic views and awe. From its heights, Petra's vastness and beauty unfold in every direction, leaving visitors breathless. Petra's fame grew with its role in Indiana Jones, but reality surpasses fiction. The city's true magic lies in its timeless atmosphere and the sense of discovery that greets every visitor. The city's colors shift with the sun, making it a living work of art. At dawn and dusk, the rocks glow with shades of pink, gold, and crimson, enchanting all who witness the spectacle. Petra's rediscovery in 1812 brought its story back to the world. Since then, it has inspired explorers, artists, and dreamers from every corner of the globe. The Nabateans transformed an inhospitable landscape into a marvel of engineering and artistry, leaving behind a legacy that continues to astonish and inspire. Petra's ruins are a testament to ambition, resilience, and the enduring power of beauty. Each weathered facade whispers stories of a lost civilization. To explore Petra is to be humbled by the past, to walk in the footsteps of those who shaped history in stone. The city's silence speaks volumes, echoing with memories of ancient voices and forgotten dreams. Petra is a masterpiece, written in stone. Its legacy endures, inviting each new generation to marvel, to wonder, and to remember. We travel east to Iran, to Persepolis, the ceremonial heart of the Persian Empire. Built by Darius the Great, Persepolis was a stage for imperial power, not a city for daily life. Artisans from across the empire created a unified vision of multicultural grandeur. Visitors ascended shallow steps to the Gate of All Nations, guarded by colossal lamassu. The Apadena's stone reliefs depict processions of delegates from 23 nations, each bearing tribute. These carvings celebrate unity, not conquest, a masterclass in ancient political messaging. Immense halls, fluted columns, and intricate details evoke the splendor of Nowruz festivals. Persepolis met a dramatic end when Alexander the Great's army burned it, but its ruins endure. The blackened columns and reliefs are a skeletal monument to a vanished empire. To walk here is to feel the weight of history and the ambition of kings. Persepolis stands as a symbol of unity, diversity, and imperial vision. Its stones whisper stories of glory and loss. The throne of Persia remains. On a windswept plateau in eastern Turkey, we find Ani, the city of 1,001 churches. Once a thriving Armenian capital, Ani rivaled the great cities of its age. Its double walls enclosed palaces, workshops, and a staggering array of churches. Today, Ani is a haunting ghost city, its grandeur set against a vast, empty landscape. Armenian architects here pioneered techniques that would later define Gothic Europe. The Cathedral of Ani, though roofless, still inspires awe with its elegant lines. The Church of St. Gregory, perched on a gorge, retains vivid frescoes, a window into a world of faith and color. Ani's history is turbulent. Invasions, earthquakes, and abandonment left it to the elements. For centuries, it was hidden in a military zone, deepening its mystery. To wander Ani is to feel the impermanence of even the greatest cities. Each ruin tells a story of faith, brilliance, and decay. The silence is a powerful requiem for a lost civilization. Ani stands as a poignant reminder of history's fragility. The wind and birds are its only witnesses now. On Lebanon's Mediterranean coast lies Byblos, one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities, where the echoes of ancient civilizations still linger in the salty air. Byblos is a living timeline, with Neolithic huts, Roman colonnades, and Crusader castles standing side by side, each layer telling a story of conquest, culture, and continuity. Its ancient name, Gubla, became Byblos to the Greeks, who traded papyrus here, giving us the word Bible. This bustling port connected continents and ideas, making it a crossroads of the ancient world. The Phoenicians of Byblos developed the phonetic alphabet, a revolutionary script that spread across the Mediterranean, transforming communication and record-keeping forever. This alphabet is the ancestor of the one we use today, forming the foundation for countless languages and written traditions. In the royal necropolis, the tomb of King Ahiram bears one of the earliest Phoenician inscriptions, a direct link to this pivotal invention, bridging the ancient and the modern world. Byblos is not a ghost town, but a vibrant place where past and present intertwine, where daily life unfolds amid relics of history. The Crusader castle and old souk echo with the rhythms of millennia, their stones worn smooth by generations of footsteps and stories. Children play among Roman columns, fishermen mend nets in an ancient harbor, continuing traditions that have endured for centuries. Byblos reminds us that history is a living stream, not just ruins. Its spirit flows through every street and stone. Here, every stone is part of an unbroken story, connecting us to those who came before. The city's legacy is written in every book, every word, and every alphabet that traces its roots back to this ancient shore. Byblos is the cradle of the alphabet and of civilization itself. Its story continues, inspiring generations to come. Our final stop is Hatra, rising from Iraq's steppe, a city of mystery and strength. Hatra thrived as a fortified capital, a buffer between Rome and Parthia. Its massive circular walls made it legendary for withstanding Roman sieges. Hatra's architecture blends Greco-Roman and Parthian styles, creating something entirely new. The central sanctuary's temples, with their barrel-vaulted iwans, foreshadowed Islamic architecture. Temples dedicated to gods from many cultures filled the vast enclosure. Sculptures of kings and priests reveal a cosmopolitan society. Hatra, like Palmyra, suffered recent destruction, its art and reliefs targeted by vandals. Yet what remains testifies to the builder's skill and resilience. Hatra's isolation and unique architecture give it an otherworldly aura. It feels like a lost world, briefly flourishing before fading into the dust. Hatra stands as a monument to the multicultural ancient Near East. Its echoes endure in the silence of the steppe. Our journey through the lost cities of the Middle East ends, but their echoes linger. We've walked in the footsteps of queens, emperors, and dreamers, witnessing the rise and fall of civilizations. Thank you for joining this pilgrimage through history's corridors. These stories, written in stone and sand, are part of our shared heritage. Keep exploring, by screen or in person, and help keep history alive. Until our next journey together, farewell.